Hello, my name's Billy.
And my name's Liam, and we're from the Spooky Shed podcast, a podcast all about spooky stuff.
Incredibly spooky stuff.
And one of the main reasons we love doing our podcasts is we get to meet people from all across the globe, and we get to talk about the things we love the most.
In our episodes, you can expect conversations around all things paranormal, UFOs and aliens, a bit of true crime, with a little bit of comedy thrown in there as well.
You can subscribe to the Spooky Shed podcast wherever you get your podcasts from.
Are we sticking with what Georgie's saying? Well, I mean, I want to wait for Georgie to beat me at Noughts and Crosses. I don't know about anyone else.
No, we're not bloody waiting. We're getting in there now and ransacking the place.
You thought the plan was get him to go away so you could go in?
Yeah, it was. We're not waiting for it. Bloody hell.
Absolutely shifting to, what's the good one? You've got chaotic evil. What's the good one?
Chaotic good?
Good. Isn't it good? It's just good.
Good.
Good. Right?
Good.
But you've got, like, the good one, right?
Me?
No, generally. You have chaotic, neutral. What's the other one?
I'm chaotic chaotic neutral. So that was perfect for me to sit on the steps and want to play Noughts and Crosses.
Vic can sit on the steps and wait. And me and Shytey will go in and ransack the place.
Yeah.
I want to play. Oh no, I want Georgie to get the satisfaction of winning.
Right, okay, I'll go in and ransack the place. Right. Everybody else can wait outside.
Turn invisible.
All right, I'll turn invisible.
Why do we need to? He's not here.
Because that's a slot. Is that a slot? It is, I think, isn't it?
I'm calling him. Yeah, but we're not doing out. Don't worry. I'm calling Georgie back. Georgie!
Is it a slot? Yeah, second level slot. Right, okay.
Georgie!
Don't call fucking Georgie back. What are you calling
You're
me back
invisible.
for?
Get yourself in there. Do invisible stuff.
You ain't had time to go look at the Google book yet.
He wouldn't be able to find it anyway.
I'll be back. I didn't get there yet.
You only want to bring Georgie back because Dave's got a voice for him.
Yeah, we're going to milk it. Georgie, I am not allowing you to go and cheat because I don't think you'll get the satisfaction of winning legitimately doing it that way. So I officially challenge you and us two, and it's always just been us two here. Talk will supervise and I will challenge you.
I just start casting loads of illusions of Noughts and Crosses flying around and like little kind of try and make some ambience. The challenge.
One more game, because Georgie didn't like the last one.
Okay.
Now, Georgie, would you like me to be on your team with you?
Do you think Georgie not win on Georgie own?
Georgie can win by himself. Georgie is quite competent. More
like a cheerleader. So I will cheer where I think you should go, and you can either accept that or not.
And that's not cheating.
No, not cheating at all. It's just playing to your audience.
Okay, Georgie, happy with that.
Okay.
Georgie, go first?
Yeah, Georgie, go first.
Georgie, go first.
I think you should go in the top corner, Georgie. Woo! Doing a little cheerleading dance in the back. Give me your neck. In the corner. Top left. In the corner.
This one.
Oh, a masterful gambit. I will go, and as I'm on my way to the board as it scratched into the floor, I pretend to slip up and put a circle over here somewhere. On the other side.
Listeners, poor guys put a circle about 20 feet away from the actual game board.
Oh, Georgie. Oh, I tripped. That is, unfortunately, if we're playing by the rules, which we have to, that's my official go. Georgie, it is your turn.
That means it's Georgie's go. He's going to put an X in the middle. Woo!
So what we'll do then, whilst that's happening, we will go to Ronson. So yeah, you've gone through the gate whilst all that's happening, and you see a big stepped pyramid. It's not a pyramid. It's got 4 sides. Don't be silly, Dave. A big square, like temple-y type thing, with a big stone stairs in the middle, and at the top is a doorway. And then as you look through the doorway, you see that underneath the small roof is just a hole.
Just a hole in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll peek my head in. What do I get from that?
Roll me a perception check.
An 18.
I'm going to be kind to you because I know that Neil, not Ronson, but Neil's history check isn't very good. So as you look in, you perceive it's very dark. So you put on your glasses of dark vision that you bought last time.
Yes, I did. I remember having those glasses of dark vision. Yeah,
and you can see that the chamber below seems to be not full of water, but there's a fair amount of water in the bottom of it. It seems to be a fairly small square room with water in the floor.
Can I decipher how deep the water is?
Because of how dark it is, hard to tell. Like it's quite hard to tell how deep it is.
How big's the drop?
It looks like it's probably just over sort of 10, 15 feet.
What the fuck? I'll jump in.
Okay. So everyone hears a splash, and we'll find out what happens to Ronson.
As I hear that, there's a big cheering noise that I'm making because we're winning to try and cover the noise.
By the way, I do some somersaults as I'm going down.
I'm sure you do. Porkai, it's your go.
I eye up the board, well, the makeshift board. I'm in, just pacing around it. And I go, right, I think I've got you beat now. Here we go. And I go to draw a circle in the board, but I do it on Tok's forehead.
What are you drawing your circle with, by the way?
A stick.
So you just hit Tok with a stick.
There you go, Georgie. Get your way out of that.
Georgie gonna win.
Georgie's gonna win. He should go in the bottom left corner. Give me an X in the bottom corner.
Are you sure that will finish the game? Then fun is done.
But then Georgie will win. Georgie will win.
Okay. And he, right with his tree trunk, draws that final cross and looks very, very happy with himself.
I just set off loads of kind of like lights and everything around him, and a little tiara comes in, just a little illusion of a tiara and sparkles around Georgie.
Georgie win! Georgie win!
Georgie is a winner! Hawkeye is a sinner! Just chanting in the background. Woo!
Oh, that was fun. You can go to the fort if you want.
Thank you, Georgie. We'll see you at the big battle at the end.
I bring my tree.
Thank you, Georgie. If you ever want a rematch, as I shout over the corner of my shoulder, like as I'm walking away quickly.
So you reach the top of the fort as well, and yeah, you see the hole that. Well, you can't see Ronson, but you see the hole that he has disappeared down into.
Oh well, do you think he went in? I heard a splash.
I'd imagine so. Let's use our dark sight to look down the hole.
Exactly, yeah. I was going to say I'll probably see the water, right? My dark vision.
Yeah, you obviously don't see Ronson, but...
Ronson!
Ronson! Ronson! No? Ronson? And I just try and make, with thaumaturgy, make my voice boom louder.
Either he's down there and sulking, or he's watching YouTube. One of the two.
Yes. One of the two.
Listeners, I genuinely don't know if this is Neil role-playing or watching YouTube.
I don't know what Neil is doing. Neil? Bitey? Ronson? Any other name we want to call you? What? Is the headphones working? Neil. Someone poke him. He's drinking wine.
Staring at his phone.
Someone poke him.
This is all top quality content.
This is. We've finished.
It's so frustrating because I don't know if this is a bit or not.
No, me either. You know the poke feature that you used to have on like Facebook and stuff? Like IRL? Bitey! Everyone just wave at the cameras manically and just see if we can, like... Bitey! Bitey! No? Bitey! Ronson!
Then, from out of nowhere, Grog appears and says, "Oh, I've realised you've been mugging me off, and I'm taking all the Grogs back, and it's all mine now, and Ronson gets no gold. In fact, Ronson owes me all his gold."
Have his headphones disconnected and he hasn't realised. He should be able to
I'm gonna video call him on WhatsApp.
do it.
We're gonna have I don't know how this is gonna come through in the audio.
But what does he think's happening?
I don't know. We're playing noughts and crosses. It's not that quick. It's not that long.
Speakerphone.
His headphones weren't even in. Oh, you. No, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Sorry, am I needed?
Dave, can you wiggle your
I
wire
was
in
watching something. It was sorry.
Shocker.
No, it was business related. I apologise. It was business related. When I say business related, I mean my own business, the Neil Breen podcast, which you can download wherever you get podcasts. So sorry, I was watching a video to do with that. Somebody I'm going to be interviewing. I do apologise. Am I needed now? Am I?
You ruined the content of us having a WhatsApp call in the middle of the game.
Wow.
Sorry, did you want me to answer? I do apologise.
Too late.
I mean, he still hasn't finished the video. There's probably another few seconds, but I'm happy to, spend a bit of time on this if needs be.
On this podcast that you're recording.
Go on, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
What's happening?
They're all shouting down at you to see if you're in the pool of water.
Yes, I'm down here. I think I'm all right. I don't know yet because I haven't been told.
Is that water down there? Oh.
Yes, it is. Splish splash. The water's fine. Come on in.
No, don't think so.
So yes, Ronson is fine. It's not very deep water, but it's certainly not broke his fall. It wasn't too far. He just is in a bit of a cold, damp, wet stone room. You can see a doorway, closed doorway, but not a lot else.
We'll hop on down then, I suppose.
Have I got a kind of a magic spell that could make the water bubble like a jacuzzi?
Look, if you can't be bothered, I can't be bothered. Just imagine we've done the bit. Have you got a check your spell list? Yeah. Probably not.
It.
Mm-hmm.
So you're ruining, Dave, the big catchphrase.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Dave.
I'm the one ruining this.
We haven't done it for a few months. We don't do it. We make sure we don't do it every episode or people get bored of it. So I bring the catchphrase back in and you're not even going to go along with that now. And you're disappointing all the fans, all the Ronson fans.
We're doing the podcast and you're not even going to do that. So
I'm sorry, I was watching a video about somebody
I
I'm
don't know
interviewing
how
talking
you
about
think
Neil
that's
Breen.
okay.
My phone is there. It's behind me. It's not
I'm
even
so-
anywhere near me to look at. It's
I'm
out of my view.
Sweating my arse off, but I don't turn the aircon on because I know it
You
messes up
watch
with my
fucking
mic.
football half the time you're watching football and you're the
I
monitor.
can think of one or two occasions that he's done that.
And also,
Oh,
I'm fully.
give over. He does
when
it.
I'm watching football, I'm fully responsive and know exactly what's going on at all
this
times.
This is the first time you've had to send me a call to say, Neil, you needed. This is the first time in 2 years.
I didn't even mention that you spent first half of the bastard game with food in your gob.
Yeah, I have been eating quite a lot.
I've been eating, but I've been eating quietly.
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry, I
Big
try to
difference.
mute the mic when I eat. Well,
Right. So Porky's jumping in. Is Tok?
No, Tok. Oh no, I don't really want to get my body wet. Is there a door? Did you say there was a door down there, Ronson? Maybe when you open that, I can just swing my way through the open door.
Is Ray going with you?
Yeah, he can drop down. Jump on down, Ray. Uncle Porky will catch you.
Ronson and Porky, you find yourselves in a room. I write notes for all of these rooms, and then I end up just ad-libbing, and they all end up being a stone room. I should probably just read the stuff I wrote. pro tip. So you land in the water. Oh, to be fair, it's not much better. Those with dark vision, which is all of you, can see ledges on each side. Another channel of water heading towards the south, which is where you can see that doorway. In each of the corners is an unlit torch.
Can I use my masonry-based prowess to have an investigation?
Give me a roll.
D20? 6.
We're going to use your stone cutting. It's normally a history check, but we're going to add double your proficiency. So we're adding another 3, so that's a 9. From what you can tell, it's very old stonework, but it's very good stonework. It's survived. It's been watered down here for a while as well. It's not corroded any of the edging. It's all very in very good condition considering how old it is.
Apparently, there's no edging down here, Ronson, so keep that in mind. What are these pillars in the corner?
In the corner, that's the unlit torches.
I'll use my tinderbox to light those torches, then, please and thank you.
Okay. Again, the podcast listeners, you're missing out on this because as Porco does that, things get brighter. Although you've got dark vision, so you can see anyway, so it probably don't look that much different. But when Dave was playing with this during this setup, it's really cool that you can turn the lights on.
Wow.
While I'm looking over, and sorry, I was going to say, when I'm looking over and it lit up, do I see anywhere that's not covered in water that I could possibly jump down to?
You can see that around the edge there's these bits of stonework, which you could, with a bit of precision, you could get to.
Okay, sorry, Porco, go on.
What are these? They're all the circle things on the wall.
Oh, you can't see those yet.
I bloody can. There's a light next to all of them.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can.
But that's because of how I've had to set them up for something that's coming next. So
yeah,
it's a puzzle.
Why is there a grate on the floor but the water isn't going down?
You've got to this puzzle. You got a puzzle down here. You got to move the pieces so they join up and create a pathway.
Would you do that on the?
As the
you know how long? Honestly, I spent so long on this, and I knew that was the one thing I couldn't get right, and I knew you'd pick up on it.
No, I can't see anything, Dave. I'm up here. It's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we're having a great time.
I'm at the top.
Can I open this door? Let's see.
Wait. Hawkeye, thank you for lighting those torches. I'm just going to try and jump down onto one of those ledges. So,
okay,
I'm going to kind of ease myself down, hanging on the side of the stone masonry, and I'm just going to swing back and forth 3 times, and then I'm going to try and jump onto the side.
Acrobatics check, please.
Sure thing. 18 plus 8, 26.
I mean, you do the best hanging and jumping that anyone has ever seen.
Thank goodness.
Maybe not the best, because you could have got a 20, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yes. So what's going on down here? I would like to see.
Well, there's four things that we've lit. There's a grate on the floor. We can't see those circle things, and I'm stood next to a door.
A door? Have you tried opening the door?
Not yet. Do you think I should open the door?
I don't know, it could be cursed.
Yeah, yes, because the water will then go down to here, and we've got to move the pieces so it goes down to the bottom.
Dave, can you switch my view, please?
Okay.
I've just accidentally seen what you're referring to when I scrolled out a bit. Then that's metagaming. You can only see what you can see.
But you're the one that said about it earlier.
What?
Sorry.
I can literally see.
Yes, I think you
These
should open
things.
the door. I've got a good feeling about it.
Oh, that's the wall.
That's what I was referring to. These sticky out bits.
No, that's just the wall.
Oh, right. I was very confused by what everyone was talking about. And then I accidentally zoomed out, and I've seen what Neil's referring to, and I'm telling him off because that's naughty. You can't see that yet.
In that case, I take back any ire that was directed at you.
Can you put me on the map,
ire.
please, Dave?
See, Vic asks nicely, and Vic is patient, and Vic reminds me when I need to do things because Vic understands that I'm doing lots of things at the same time.
Thanks, Dave.
Be more Vic is what I'm saying. Okay, you're going to try open the door?
I don't think we should open it straight away. I think maybe we should check if it's cursed or something, because, it's a door. Stand aside. And I make my way, and I'm going to jump over this bit of water, please.
Yeah, you don't need to check for that. It's fine.
Fantastic. And I'm going to go nearer, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic on the door.
You do not detect any magic on the door.
Well, it's not magical. I can tell you that.
Speaking of not magical, Ronson, do you have any thoughts?
Well, what do you want? You want the door open?
I mean, we could just open the door, but we're asking for your insight.
Just fucking open it. Because, look, there's no point in messing about. We know that the water then runs through and goes into these. So there's no point in pretending and going along with, the facade. Just open up the door.
Dear.
I'll open the door.
Yeah,
then.
because the water's going to run down here. It's going to run down these steps. It's going to run down this slope. And then we've got to move these blocks here to create a pathway.
You've opened the door and you revealed a path and some steps leading down parallel to the water.
I
Well,
think that's what I said.
fantastic. Thank you.
There seems to be some sort of puzzle down here.
There just doesn't there? Wow, what a surprise. But this will be interesting nonetheless.
So as you head down, opens up into a wider chamber. And on the floor, you see some more of the channels. There's no water flowing into them. And they just don't seem to make any sense. None of them really line up, but you do see some of them are on either side, and to the south, there are channels that kind of head underneath the wall, as if there's something beyond there.
Yeah. So how do we move these pieces then, Dave?
I'm going to go and investigate the room, please, to see if there's anything that I can see, any doors in there, anything like that, please. I'm going to stand right in the middle.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure. It's a 10. A 10?
Cool. Yeah. So you see the circles with the various with the channels in them. You can't really decipher much, but you do notice that they do surprise appear to be movable.
I get on my hands and knees and I try and push one.
So if you click on the token on the square,
Okay.
You should see the usual 8 dots around the outside.
Mm.
And I'll move you because the one that you selected probably is on top of you.
Oh,
there will
okay.
also be a dot at the top or in a different direction. If you grab that, you can rotate the tile.
Oh.
I've got a big padlock.
Yeah, that's basically because I've locked it so you can't move it left, right, up and down, but you can rotate it.
Oh, God, I don't know how to rotate it. Yes.
Do you see there's a longer line with the dot on it?
Well, these seem to move forcibly. I've moved one sideways.
I don't have that, but I'll supervise.
I've done it! I've done it already. Oh, no, I haven't.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Look,
No.
I've made a pathway to the bottom.
No, you haven't.
I have on my screen anyway.
So hold on. So right now, what's happening is the water is going down here, and then just slops onto the floor there.
Ta-da!
Okay, so
I've done it. I've made a pathway to the bottom.
Yeah. So as that final one clicks into place there, there's a straight channel all the way down from the stairs to the bottom. There is a click, and
Click, clackety clap.
it's revealed that is a door.
Well, I found another one of those doors. I think maybe this one isn't cursed too. Well, Ronson, seeing as you're an expert in these things, why don't you go through the door first?
I will. And again, I would like it noted in the history books that I did it all myself. Thank you very much. Through I go.
So as you walk in, you see a chest.
A chest I've been looking for 2 years now.
Can everyone please roll for initiative?
Ooh.
I have Detect Magic up as well still, Dave.
Okay.
16.
19.
13.
Cool. So Vic, even though you're not in the room yet, you're behind the others. You react first.
Oh, let me see.
As you see some spiked panels starting to move out from the wall.
Oh, we're in a trash compactor in Star Wars.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yo, it's your boy Shytey, the star, frankly, of the podcast you're listening to now, Dungeons and Dickheads. And I expertly play the character of Porky. Yep, that's right, it's me. Just me and you, having a chat. But I'm here for a reason. I'm slid expertly into the halfway point of this here podcast to tell you about our Patreon. That's right, a podcast with a Patreon. Who would have thought it? But if you go to patreon.com/dungeons&dheads, that's the word and dheads, not dickheads, dheads, you can see the wealth of stuff we are offering to you. Not loads of crap that you're never going to get through, just story specific and fun stuff in nice little snippets. So come, just give us some money. Give us some money. A little bit of money. Just a little bit, please. Please, we'll give you free stuff like Dave's diary, early podcasts, shout outs, fun little deleted scenes, exclusive character chats, and many also, hang on, and discounts on merch. Can't forget that. You love our merch. You love it. So yeah, go to patreon.com/dungeons&dheads, or just click the little link that's in this podcast description, and all good indeed. Okay, thank you, bye.
How fast do these things seem to be moving?
Well, so that's why we're now in turn-based, right?
Okay.
So, who had the next highest out of Ronson and Porky?
Porky, I think.
What did I have? I had 13.
I had 16.
Okay, so Porky, you notice next.
Oh, I've just noticed some spikes. Well, there seems to be a console in front of us of some description with 2 joysticks.
Do I detect magic from the chest, by the way, Dave? Sorry on my...
You do not.
Okay.
So you're heading towards that chest. What are you doing, Ronson?
What am I doing? Well, if Porky's heading towards the chest, then I wonder if I've got anything that could... Bearing in mind I'm still invisible, but I don't think that's really going to help me. I wonder if moving earth would do anything. Frostbite, would that maybe freeze the mechanisms?
Let's have a look at the description of frostbite.
You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes cold damage, 1d6 cold damage.
These are inanimate objects, so
yeah. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably just come into the middle, so I'm away from the spikes, and go, "Come on, Porky, come on, get on with it, bloody hell!"
Well, there's 2 joysticks here, meaning probably 2 people.
Right,
they're not
probably
joysticks.
why the voice in my head was saying, "What are you going to do now?" I'll come over and help you.
They're not joysticks. That is a chest.
They're not joysticks, Porky. They're chests.
They look like joysticks next to a chest.
I'll just stand here. Get on with it.
I'll open the chest then, please.
No, it's now the spike's turn.
All right.
We'll have to use the power of imagination.
What if I knew there weren't bloody joysticks? I would have just opened the chest.
So the spikes have moved forward 5 feet.
Oh, they're very close. I would like to... Is it my go?
Here's your go.
With my movement, I would like to run as fast as I can. How far is this? Where's my ruler? Gimme. How far is that?
That's 15 feet from you.
15 feet, and my movement is... What's my movement?
30.
30. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so with my 15 feet of half of my movement, I'd like to run over to the chest. With my action, I'd like to open it.
Yeah.
And then with my other 15 feet, I'd like to go back to the door, please.
So you've opened it and run away again?
I've opened it and not taking anything from the inside because that will be an extra. Would it be a bonus action to snap everything?
It would, yes.
Oh, well, I'll bonus action try and grab anything that's in the chest.
Okay. You haven't got a chance to look at it, so it moves on to Porkeye.
Well, thanks for your help. Can I have a quick look in the chest, see if the open chest, see if there's anything left in there?
There is not.
Okay, I'll be on my way then. Ta-ra!
And Ronson.
Right, I'll mess about with that chest.
Tox emptied it, but...
Oh, I thought he didn't. Sorry. Okay, well,
No, I
I'll
bonus
get out
action
then in that
snap
case.
it all. Yeah.
Cool. So let me clear these. The spikes continue to move forward until they eventually stop in position, basically in front of you here.
With a clang. Could we, editor, could we have a metallic clanging sound there, please?
Clang.
I don't know. I'll be surprised if this fucking recording sees a light of day, let alone get sound effects.
This is a good one.
This is a good one, Shytey.
So, Tok, you look at what you managed to scoop up from the chest, and all it is a note that says, "For those searching for my secret place, you are not looking in the right place."
Right. Well, this seems like a riddle to me, so I think we need to go through the right door. Now, we all know what happens with my right and left, so someone go through the right door.
I would assume we'd have to maybe make the water go to the right door now. Over
Yes,
here,
well-
this is the right-hand side.
Well, yes, let's
I'm
do
trying to
that,
get-
shall we?
Oh, I've got to keep bloody changing.
Okay.
You want it to go to the right? Yeah,
Fuck,
because,
I don't know.
well, left or right.
Well, no, the note says you're not looking in the right place. So I think if we maybe move this one.
Podcast listeners, they're doing
This
a
way.
puzzle.
This way. There we go.
This is what it sounds like when they're thinking.
This seems to open.
I've done it.
Yes. Teamwork, Shytey. Hawkeye.
Nope.
Hawkeye.
You've now undone it.
Who moved it again?
I'll bloody fix it. Hang on.
I've just fixed it.
Okay,
It's done. I've done it. There you go.
I'm
Right.
opening the door.
Right.
Oop-de-doop-de-doop.
The door on the right-hand side opens,
I'm standing in the doorway again.
and Porkeye's rushed in.
I am.
Maybe it wasn't the best thing to do, because the spiked wall starts again. Another spiked wall starts to move towards. We're going to go back to turn order. Vic, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going
Robson,
to.
can you move back to where you were, please?
Stop metagaming.
Pardon? What? What's the matter?
You moved, and you're not allowed to... Oi.
What? I'm running down here. What?
No, you're not. We're back in turn-based because it's danger happening.
Right, so I would like to move to here and see if I can see where
This
the
is
spikes are going.
bullshit.
Right, Ronson. I can hear you're angry, but unfortunately, I'm faster. So I would like to use all of my movement to try and get down this corridor, please. And then I'd like to use my dash action to try and get over. Is this a hole?
That is just a different coloured floor.
I would like to try and... I don't trust that different coloured floor, and I would like to jump over it with my dash, so kind of movement jump.
Yeah,
Is that
give
okay?
give me an athletics.
Okay. 13 plus athletics, did you say? Rather
Yeah.
than acrobatics. Damn it. 15 then.
Okay, so just doing measurements here. So 10 feet would get you to Shytey.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got another 20 feet, which gets you to where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to use extra 5 for jumping.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking to move further as you land? So you'd have another...
My dash,
have-
yeah. I'd like to use the rest of my dash to
You'd
get...
have another 5 feet then.
Yeah, these alcoves, can I kind of get myself into that alcove that I can now
So
be
as
on
you
the
land
right?
here,
Yeah.
you hear the churning of stone on stone as a dragon's head emerges from each of the alcoves.
Is that as far as I can get?
It is, yes.
No, okay, sure.
And as you land and the stonework moves away, Dave needs to look and find the damage for these.
No.
You hear as something fires, and I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. 13 plus 18 total.
So you manage to dodge it, and the dart harmlessly hits the wall on the other side.
Darts in the walls. Darts.
Question.
Okay. Yes.
Now, obviously, I don't know what's happening. Well, actually, do I? Because can I see that?
You can see that far. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, will my masonry skills sort of go? I recognise that noise. That's some sort of dragon's head trap.
I mean, I don't think
I'm
you specifically know
invisible.
it was a
So
dragon's
how are they triggered? I'm invisible. Do we know
Well,
how they're
weigh
triggered?
something.
Yeah, the stone can't see you.
I've shouted out darts in the walls, kind of randomly.
Well, I'll go up this way then. How far can I go? Sorry, let me just need to rule of this, don't I? What's my brain's gone to shit. Sorry. How far
Your
can I
speed
move?
is 25 feet.
So that's get as far as the other side of that. Okay.
Are you jumping? Are you walking?
Do I assume I notice the change in flooring, but
You notice the change in flooring, yeah.
does that make me wonder anything with my masonry stonework brain?
You know it looks different. There's something weird there. The reason I ask is you wouldn't be able to jump that with your 25 feet because you need to use you'd have to use an extra 5 feet to jump it. So if you jump, you're going to be short of where the strange floor ends.
In which case, then I'll go to there. From here, I can see that possibly.
I mean, if you can see it on the map, that is what you can see because
Sweet.
It's got your correct vision.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I will use a arrow on it to try and block it. Use
Sorry,
like the fancy hunter's arrow with my hunter's bow to get a charged arrow into the hole that's spitting darts out.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really think it matters. Actually, no, I'll go for acid arrow via the hunter's bow.
So it's only your hunter's arrow that can do go around corners like Yondu.
Okay, well, I'll just use that then. I'm just going to jam up the hole.
Yeah. Okay. You don't even need to roll for that because it's a non-moving target. So
Hooray.
yeah, your hunter's arrow knows where you want it to go, and it slams into the hole in the dragon's mouth. You have to see if it works next turn.
Okay. Now I can't jump over this, and I can't go forward anymore
Not this
without
turn, you
possibly
can't, no.
trigger anything. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Cool. Ronson.
Well, so have we established how it's triggered?
No.
I mean, so I think what I'll do is, and I think this could be a good idea, Dave. I think what I'll do is, now I've changed my mind. I was going to say what I'm going to do is stand here and let the other two do it. But here's my thought. Dave's the kind of person who will have put a nice reward at the end of this. Let me just click on Dave's video so I can have a good look at his face. Is there a nice reward at the end of this, Dave?
I mean, you have deliberately come here to find the failsafe, so
Our reward is saving the world.
I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in something that would just be for me. I'm looking at Dave's face. He's stroking his beard, listeners. He's not giving anything away. There's a certain pomposity to the the image he's portraying at the moment. I'm interested. He's not giving it. He's stony faced. He's stoic. I'm just gonna watch him for a little bit longer.
You have 6 seconds on your go.
You're a pervert.
I don't have to do it in 6 seconds. Sorry, I know I've asked this 3 times, but I have had an entire bottle of wine, so I keep forgetting. Have we established how the darts are being fired?
Only that they triggered when Tok walked in front of them.
Right. Right, Dave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay invisible, obviously. I'm going to run as far as I can. But when I get to these gaps in the wall where the dragons are, I'm going to do a little jump.
Okay, so you're
over that section.
So you're running up to where Tok is, yeah?
The way you said that makes me feel like it's a bad idea. I'm going to run as far as I can go, Dave, yes.
Okay, so as you run, I'll move you.
Okay.
You run just past Porkeye.
Yeah. Out of the way, short ass.
Then I need you to make me an dexterity saving throw. As the floor gives way and you hear the grinding of.
Oh, come on. A dexterity saving throw. Yep. Okay. Yep. Dave, it's an 11.
You don't react in time, and you fall onto these rotating spikes. These spike logs that are just grinding up against each other. As you hit them, you are going to take. Okay, let's me roll these dice. 22 points of piercing damage.
Right, but as I hit them, I like do tippy toes. I go, oh, tippy toes, and I tiptoe to avoid them.
But you're still walking on the grinding spikes. It's like a big meat grinder.
I see. So I take 23 damage, you said, yeah?
I mean, I said 22. You can make it 23 if you want.
No, I'll make it 22, thank you. Okay, move on.
Not that it matters too much now. As this is all happening, the spiked wall is moving. Fuck.
Well, as Ronson said, he's invisible, so I don't see this happen.
Oh no!
I don't see him on these spikes, so...
Oh, no.
The tragedy of Ronson, like, after spending 2 years trying to be the loudest, like, biggest person in the room, he's going to die because he made himself invisible and fell on a meat grinder.
He clarified he was invisible before my go, so I don't see it. I'm going to carry on down this corridor, but I'm going to, now that I know that there's some cracks in the walls, I'm going to kind of do like cartwheels and somersaults down the corridor to try and like dodge, duck, dive and weave and get as far as I can down that corridor. So if I'm initially, I'd just like to try and get my 30 feet of movement to see how far I can get.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get basically past the third. So there's 3 dragons in front of you. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to get just past the third one.
Okay. And then I would like to use the rest of my speed, my movement, to dash the rest of the route. So that gets me to what there was it?
Yeah, so what I'm going to need is 3 dexterity saving throws. Well, 4, actually, if you're doing the whole lot.
No acrobatics, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a saving throw rather than a...
Okay, so I'm going to fail that one, I'm guessing, because it's only an 11.
Okay.
And the second one is a 19 plus, so 24.
Okay.
Then a 19 plus 5, so we're 24. And then an 8 plus 5, so we're 13.
So the first dart and the second dart hits you. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
8 for both of them total.
And I need 8 total, and I need 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay. 12 and 19.
Okay, so as the first one hits, you just feel a weird stinging sensation, and I need you to set your character status to poisoned, please.
No. Oh God, how do I do that? Effective conditions, so poisoned.
So presumably the walkway I was on collapsed because Vic had already weakened it.
I
She
jumped
jumped
over
over it.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Cool. Yep, set to poisoned, and that, I'm guessing, is the end of my go, because that was my action and my bonus action. To dash. Oh, no,
Correct.
I haven't dashed. No, I didn't dash, did I? That was my movement.
Your dash, I know that you were moving. To get past the fourth one, you'd use part of your dash.
Okay.
But
Sorry,
you've still
let
got
me
further
see.
to move.
Oh, yes,
so
I'm at 38 feet. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so you got to here.
Yeah, and 60 gets me to...
Yeah, so you get to that corner.
Yeah, to the corner. Okay, let me move myself. Sorry, yeah, that's the...
Sorry,
Yeah.
Vic.
Yeah.
So you get past that fourth head,
Yeah.
and you
Oh, do I miss it? Okay.
three rotating sword blades pop out of the ground.
Okay.
I am going to need you, presuming you're still going.
I mean, if I'd seen them, I might have stopped, but I don't
well,
know. I'm guessing I was
saying now.
dashing,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You can choose to stop.
Well,
Ronson, put yourself back.
yeah. If I saw those pop out, would I have time to have reacted with my poison?
I'd need a dex. Poison's more about attacks and stuff. So I'd need the dex save, but
All right, I'll stop. I'll try and see if I can stop, because I was like flipping and cartwheeling down this corridor. So I'll do the dex save. 19 plus 5, 24. I've rolled
so you
4
managed
19s
to
on this dice.
you managed to position yourself sort of just shy of one of the moving sword blades.
I will stop there then.
Okay, fine. Hawkeye.
Okay, so Ronson's back. Good, welcome back. Now I'm assuming I can hear shenanigans in the distance, but I can see 60 foot ahead of me. So
Yeah.
I've mapped out over here is So over here is about 30 foot.
Yeah.
I just want to see how much of this I can see. 20, I think that's 30 foot there. So if I move myself there, I can just try and... Oh, God, I can't move. 1 second, sorry. Select, there we go. So I just want to see...
You're going to have to jump out. Oh, I see. You're doing this so you can see. Yeah.
Can't see much. Brilliant. But I did manage to get it to exactly 60 feet from where I was. So that's exciting. Now, I had a minor cat-based thing. Ronson, put yourself back. You're integral to my plan.
I've set your actual settings to 60 feet now. It's set to 30.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I can just see the outline of Tok. Now, so I missed the turn of... I missed some stuff because I had to deal with Loaf. Did the thing spit out anything else?
So not the one that you jammed up.
Cool. Okay.
All of the rest of them fired at Tok. 2 of them hit her.
Okay, cool. In which case, all right, can I actually jump this with my little dwarfy legs?
You can. It'll use a lot of your movement, but you can.
Okay. Well, I'm going to jump it then, please and thank you. To finish up about here.
Give me a athletics check, please.
I will. You off, little buddy? 15.
Yeah, you managed to land on the other side.
Cool. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing I did to that one, to the next one along, and fire a hunter's bow with it.
Okay.
So I do that.
Yeah, so there's no roll on that. It just clunks into the mouth.
Cool.
You, as you've landed, you kind of can hear the one near you sort of, just almost like trying to fire. It's just like clicking and like it's misfiring.
Ronson, if you do manage to get out of that meat grinder,
You don't know that it's there.
I'm just in generally speaking. Can you grab my arrows as you go past them, please?
Well, he would know, Zeb, because I'll be scattered. Ooh, ow. So he would know I was there.
If he's taken damage, doesn't that mean he's no longer invisible?
No, I did check it. I checked that.
No, if I take damage, I'm not visible, am I?
No, it says the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell, not if you take damage.
I see.
Well, I don't know you're down there, mate. Sorry.
Well, you would, because I'd be going, ow, Jesus Christ, this hurts. So you would know I was there.
I'll need Dave to provide VAR on this. That's because that's a huge implication in terms of what my next action will be.
It will have to be a bonus action on your next turn, Ronson, to shout.
No bullshit. As soon as I hit that and started taking damage, I'd be going, ow, this hurts.
Well, you didn't use a bonus action, did you? So, okay, all right. You've been loud.
Oh, well then... I wouldn't have run away, though, if he was being loud. You
can't have it both ways.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Would have to... If he was being loud, I would have been all the way back where I was.
Your team... I was erring on the side of you not having shouted. Tok says that's probably the way to do it, so it's 2 against 1. Because Shytey wanted you to shout. So, sorry, you have to shout on your next turn.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's just...
On the upside, I can't go any further, so I'll still be on hand.
Yeah, shorthand.
Do you want saving or not?
Right. Start
You've been a right pain in the arse this adventure, and I'm quite happy to leave you where you are.
He's going to take damage.
What? I've taken damage. I took damage in my last go. I get to come out now.
No, it's the start of your next turn, and you take damage at the start of every turn.
I don't wait until I get more damage. I get up.
No, you take damage at the start of every turn.
So I take damage at the end of a turn and the start of a turn.
You took damage when you first hit the spikes, and now you take damage at the start of every turn that you're still on them.
This is bullshit.
So take 20 damage.
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
Right.
No, you're not.
Whatevs. Right, okay, done.
Right,
I'm jumping out.
Okay, give me a athletics check then.
I will, even though it's -1. Jeez. It's a 19 because I rolled a 20. So I'm out. And you've lost your character, so I can't move it.
Yeah, I have. I've locked your character because you kept moving it. Okay, you managed to crawl along the spikes. You took all the damage, it's fine. And drag yourself up onto the edge of the pit.
I can just imagine all our listeners, Dave, are going to be furious with you because they're Ronson fans, and they're gonna, Dave, they'll turn against you. I'm telling you.
But you know when you got a bit angry because we changed your stats, right? And your HP went up and your charisma went down. If I'd done what you said and put your charisma back, your constitution would have been lower, your health would have been lower, and you'd have been dead by now.
I would have been dead if I fell in those.
The fans would have been furious anyway. You know,
I don't know, it depends how this is edited. If they got the full Neil experience that we've had so far with this recording, you might not have any Ronson fans left.
That's what they come for. They come for that full experience. That's what they come for. All I'm saying, I'm just trying to protect you, Dave. I'm saying you're going to get the wrath of fandom on you.
I mean, to be fair, this podcast, and I can tell because I've got a handy spreadsheet, the podcast for this recording will come out in March of 2025. By March of 2025, we might be superstars.
That's not how you want to start your new year, Dave, with fandom turning against you.
No, I want to start mine in January.
The release of this will be our downfall. This will coincide with our difficult second album.
Spring is in the air. You're feeling light. You're feeling happy. Oh, it's getting warmer. I'm feeling happy. April showers in March. And then you're being, what I would imagine, a deluge of abusive messages from our fans saying, why are you treating Ronson in this manner?
Yeah, I mean, like, assuming that the podcast awards go well and we win, then maybe we will have thousands of listeners, and maybe I would have made them angry. But you know what? It's a risk I'm willing to take because, as Shytey said, you've been a bloody pain in the arse tonight.
What? Purely because at one point I wasn't listening to what was happening?
That was part of it, yes. Right. Okay, we're moving on. That was your movement and action to move across and climb out of the thingy.
Well, I'm so glad that was my entire turn.
Well, you shouldn't have fallen in,
crawling out of something that was about to kill me.
Ark, it is round to you.
Okay.
Just as Vic is doing this, I will say to the viewers, if you do want to know what Dave's email address is, just let me know and I'm happy to pass it on.
Okay, so are these blades in front of me moving, or are they just whirring in the spot?
They are moving. So let me just annotate it. So they will basically now, this one on the left will be in the middle. The one in the middle will be at the top. No, the bottom, sorry. Ignore that. And the one at the right will be in the middle. Right.
Sure. Okay. So I would like to try and, with my acrobatics prowess, kind of run up to the wall on my right and then kind of jump off and try and jump over to the gap all the way on the left and then do a little zigzag pattern and try and get over everything.
I like that.
I didn't see what you did, but yes, like that. Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah, so zigzag, wall jumping across.
Well, exactly.
Give me an acrobatics check. Well, whichever. I'll let you choose.
Acrobatics, please.
Yeah, acrobatics makes more sense.
I rolled a 1. +8.
You've used your inspiration as well, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I have. And yeah. I can't wait. It's a reaction for me to do anything else, so I can't cast anything because this is my movement.
Yeah.
Yep. So yep.
This might. I mean, I didn't think this would be the one that would be the biggest challenge. So,
I mean, I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You do manage to hit one of the blades on the way across, and you are going to take. I just saw it. Dice is it? It's that one. It's 2 of that one. 17.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm guessing I don't get far though. What happens? Do I get anywhere?
You bounce off the first one, but then you kind of hit. Before you hit the wall on the left-hand side, I've hit the blade and kind of stumble. So you're now stood in the middle of 2, with one just to the south of you. So actually, you've got a clear path in front of you right now, and you've still got 10 feet of movement.
I would like to get out of that space to there, if possible.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I'm past the blades, and then I would like to cast. What am I gonna cast? Does that give me? I'm gonna cast Healing Word at. So I get. Oh wait, hold on. Is Healing Word 1d4? 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So I'm going to cast it at level. I'm fourth level because I'm hurt. I'm very hurt. So I'm going to cast Healing Word at 4th level, and D&D Beyond has crashed on me.
You get 4d4 plus 4.
12 points of healing.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, I've healed myself for 12 points.
Awesome. Good.
Cool. Thank you.
Any bonus? Or...
I'm gonna look back. Can I?
Healing Word was bonus actually, so this would be your action.
Oh really? Oh, okay. I would like to cast Aura of Vitality on my, or just Aura of Vitality, please. At level 3, so that healing energy radiates from me, 30-foot radius until the spell ends, so it's a minute. And I can use a bonus action to heal one creature in the aura, including myself, for 2d6 of hit points. So if anyone is hurt in the area, they just need to come to me.
Cool. Hawkeye.
Now, with the arrows, are the special fancy magic hunter's arrows, do I need to grab them, or do they automatically replenish?
So, you have two that are specifically hunter's arrows, but once they're fired, they are no longer magical. Those are the ones that you got originally. You used one of them. The ones that you cast with your bow, with your magic bow, basically take a normal arrow and give them the hunter's arrows properties. So you could collect them because they are normal arrows and it's useful to have arrows, but it's not like you lose your ability to do special ones.
That's okay. That's what I wanted to double check. Follow-up question. Are these actually knackered, or if I remove my arrows, are they just it's going to be like a backlog of shit that's all blocked up that's all going to fire out at once?
So all you know is you can hear that the mechanism is still ticking along. You can hear that there's clunking going on. They're not inactive.
Okay, right. Arrows are staying where they are then. I don't want to be banging out all my arrows because there's a fair amount. Oh, I'm doing a swear. There's a fair amount of these. How did Tot get past them?
She ran and got shot by two of them.
Yeah, I ran.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I should do that because I'm a tank. But then Ronson's fucked. One HP Ronson.
I'll have you know it's 4 HP Ronson.
Oh, I do apologize. In that case, I'll leave you to it. Sorry. Is there much in the way of insects down here?
Do you want to look for them specifically, or do you just want to know if you've seen any?
Have I seen any in passing? Like any ants or any creatures?
Not that you have noticed.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a way, because if I run through these Indiana Jones style traps, I can take the damage, but that does leave Ronson fucked. Unless he's got some sort of magic that can sort this, but he probably hasn't.
I'm not bothered. I'll be fine, don't worry. Don't worry about me.
You got 4 HP, you got to get past 3
I'll
darkens.
be fine, don't worry about me.
Okay. In that case, how far was it on go? 20, 25 foot,
You've
was
got
it?
25 feet, yeah.
Okay.
If you don't use your action, you basically use your action to dash and double it.
25. Well, 25 is just past it. Okay, so I'll be darting past, well, not darting, but I'll be running my little legs, hounding away to there. I've got 2 that are going to shoot at me, basically.
Yeah, so 2 dexterity saving throws, please.
Okie dokie. The first one is 22. Second, it rolled, is 11.
Okay, so you managed to duck the first one. Well, you don't have to duck very far. You're only little. The second one does hit you. I need you to also make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage, please. Because it's against poison.
18.
Dwarf be tanking.
Yeah, so if it hit you, you don't feel any other weird effects. But you also take 2 points of damage.
Oh, good for that. Oh no, I'm down to 82. Right, now I can see all these spike traps. Though these are still running, aren't they? These are still going.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do?
So you can use your action to dash. But obviously that stops you doing anything else.
Okay, see, everything I could use to slow down is aimed at creature. Whereas I'm thinking, if I did, say, chuck a spike growth down, that should bung up the machinery.
Yeah,
but
that's
it does say creature.
Yeah, I mean, it won't do damage, like,
But it'll still slow it down. It might jam it up.
Yeah, we'll see what the dice say.
Okay. Well, in that case, then, I'll throw spike growth, or cast spike growth dead on in the middle of it.
Okay, cool.
That'll be me done.
Cool. Let's draw some spike.
So spiky, Dave.
Ronson, it is your go.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to stay where I am. Thank you. Probably not going to move.
You do have the spike thing coming up behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll move.
It basically stopped when it got to the end of the
All right, I'll move to there just before the next little dragon face, and yeah, that's probably it.
Not got any healing?
For me.
No healing?
I'm having a little look to see if... Oh, potion of healing. I was just having a little look to see if I had something. What's this I've got in my inventory? A potion of healing. Character who drinks this magical red fluid in this vial regains 2d4 plus 2 hit points. I've got 2 of them, apparently.
I've got 2 potions.
Yeah, I've got 2 healing potions. Apparently, I don't know when I got them, but I did, presumably.
Nice.
I mean, I'm
Have you
tempted
had
not
those
to...
in your inventory for 2 years? And
Yeah,
not
probably.
used
I
them?
don't know when I got them. Who knows? I'm tempted just to stay here. I don't want to waste them, really. Because when Shytey or Vic, whoever gets to the end, there'll probably be a button that switches it all off. So what I might do is I'm going to sit on the floor where I am right now, just kind of loll with my back against the cold stone, pull my cap down in front of my eyes like that, and just relax.
I mean, that's a really exciting central cliffhanger.
Is that the cliffhanger, is it?
Well, no. Because
Only in which case, I lay down...
No, you don't have to change.
No, listen, Dave, this is going to be good. I lay down against the cold stone wall. I tip my cap like this, and a smile plays across my lips because I am about to unleash something spectacular. Cliffhanger.
You don't know what it is, do you?
No, but I'll have at least 2 weeks to think of it.
It's better be spectacular. This is the first thing. We've got to come back to this immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you don't have something spectacular planned, then...
Don't you worry, it is going to be... I mean, really, you should probably charge for the next podcast. Put the podcast behind a paywall.
But consider,
Because people
of course,
are going to be astounded when they see what I've got up my sleeve, my wizard sleeve.
The next session will start with Vic's turn because he's just had his turn sitting against the wall.
Well, yeah, so...
Can we just assume that me and Vic are going to skip our turns?
Well, to be fair, if he's done nothing, he hasn't used any actions. So
yeah, there you go.
What we will do is next time we will start on Neil's turn, and we'll go
get
from
ready
there.
for it, folks.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.